forget the jab, and don't get carried away.
To win this round, I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that
To the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end.
shots off and don't give her anything. Go back and win.
You were smart. You weren't loading up, but you were still landing those power shots. Good work.
Don't worry about it. Get your mind back on the job.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. Oh, and now they're just rubbing it in. Nice counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Harper got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Needs to be careful that she doesn't punch herself out. They exchange punches. Good counter punching. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talking about Harper in that last round. Well, let's see what the corner has to say. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice work to avoid the left uppercut. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
That hook doesn't score. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Harper in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Let her back.
All right, great round, great round. Right, now relax, relax. Now I don't want to...
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocks it. The work rate is down. The head isn't moving as well, Johnny. Fatigue is starting to set in.
Now you've got...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Clarissa Shields is in trouble. A true champion. She's absolutely done her in there with the headshot. Cue up the replay machine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been her best round for sure. Let's talk about Shields in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off.
I like that round. Good work.
Here we go in the 6th round. Well, Johnny, she looks pretty good right now, but how do you think she's going to hold up after being knocked down in the last round?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice job blocking the hook. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with something that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You just have to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Pretty close fight here in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. That left hook misses. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Harper in that last round. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know what, next round, you're getting it. You're going to get it. Kitchen sink.
Get your mind back. Get your focus back.
Here comes round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Solid punch. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good defense there to stop that hook. Those counter punches have to hurt. She blocks that right hook. You'd like to see more jabs. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You continue.
Let's talk about Harper in that last round. Well, she's been knocked out twice. Let's see how this corner handles. There's the bell to start round 8. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
A perfect counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Claressa Shields just got clipped. How are they still standing?
Now they've got to wait for it. Clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Punching. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Sure about the judges on this one. A split decision win.
A split decision. I've enjoyed that. I actually forgot the rounds rolled by. The rounds were that close. They flew by. But what excitement. I could watch another 15 rounds of that. They probably can't.